Subscribe Squad, it's another day, it's another dollar, and today I want to talk to you guys about executing. Execution, execution, execution. It's not enough to have a dream, it's not enough to have a plan. It is so vital that you actually execute your plans, your dreams, and your ambitions. It's major, 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 major important. That is the key to success, is actually executing your plans. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. The key to being an entrepreneur is turning those dreams, those plans into actuality, into tangible things that you define as success. And part of doing that is just executing your plans, doing it. My thing is this: hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Meaning that somebody else in the world could have all the resources necessary, but that doesn't mean that they have the actual execution in order to do those plans and those ideas. Anybody can have a great idea, but can you actually make it happen? When you look at people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and what's his name, the owner of Tesla, or the CEO rather, those are people who've turned their ideas into reality. Yes, they didn't do it all by themselves. They surrounded themselves with a team of people who could do things that they couldn't do, but in actuality, they turned this idea into something that was tangible and it was real. And if initially, it wasn't always successful. They went through several ups and downs. Apple started in a garage. Like, you really think about it, you talking about one of the biggest companies in the world started in a garage. A garage. When you have that concept, and you sit here and you think about, what are all the steps to become successful. For me, with my moves, I'm no longer thinking about, yes, I'm thinking about the immediate success. That is something that I can consider. But I'm thinking about, what is this move that's going to set me up 3-4 years down the line? Where am I going to be at 3-4 years down the line? Does this particular move align with my vision of where I want to be at 3-4 years down the line in execution when I execute these plans? And so right now, I'm in the process of finishing up an album, and there's lots of things for me to consider, but the ultimate thing is I have to execute. For me, I'm still in stage one of my execution, which is finish the music, and then once I'm done with stage one, then I move on to stage two, which is something else, and then that's something else after that, and then something else, and I have to keep executing my plans. Like in all things, all the projects that I have going on in my head, I have to keep executing my plans. I have to keep making things happen. I have to do things. If I say I'm going to do it, then do it. The saying "word is bond" means something to me. If I say I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do something. If anything, I learned from my parents is that do what you say you're going to do to the best of your ability. Obviously, there's certain things that are out of your control, but to the best of your ability, do what it is that you say that you're going to do. I feel like a lot of times in business, you get a lot of people who talk about what they're going to do, but when it's actually time to do things, people struggle. And for me, somebody could have all the numbers in the world. They could have this big old platform, blah, 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 blah. But when it's time to actually do something, are they going to do it? I would rather work with somebody who has less numbers and can execute what it is that they say they're going to do. Because if you could execute on a small level, then you continue to execute on a medium level, then you continue to execute on a large level, eventually you could get to that same person who had that big old platform now and all those numbers and etc. You could get to that person's level based off of your level of execution. I would much rather work with somebody who is an A+ executor than somebody who has A+ numbers, or who looks like an A+ candidate on paper. For me, it's about reality. And life rewards the doers, not the talkers. It's great to be a talker. It's like, that's great. Okay, that'll get you in the door because you're talking. But when you actually do what it is that you say that you're going to do, you're on a whole nother level. You're now in my head the top 10% of people in the world because you're executing your plan. So whatever it is that you're doing, small goals, whatever it is, execute those particular plans. Write them up. I don't know if you got to put them on a wall or something where you can see it every single day of what it is that you're supposed to be executing. Continue to execute those plans, no matter how difficult it is, no matter if you're sick like I right now. I'm a little congested if you can't hear. Continue to execute those plans. Because yes, 90% of success is showing up. But that other 10% is about actually doing what you say you're going to do. So, do me a favor today for the rest of the week, because we're on Tuesday. Whatever one goal you had this week, choose one goal but you're going to execute. No matter what, you're going to execute this one goal by the end of the week. Whether it's something small, you feel like it's small, or if it's a big goal, execute your goals this week. That is my alarm clock. I guess that was kind of divine timing because we're towards the end of this video. Let me know if you like these videos. Other topics you want me just to talk about in general on the channel. The like button, the sub button, the bell button. Love ya. Gotta go.